wet.
You're moving that way too fast. That ain't gonna work.
Make them dizzy.
Dang.
Let them experience the not enough oxygen in the air syndrome.
You need to restart it. Goofy ass woman.
Okay, that's my little test wave to make sure that my camera's on. I'm new to the GoPro stuff. This is the first time I've tried to do a video with it. So let's get started. Okay, got a small bowl, got a boiled egg, I've got one average can, 15 ounces of great value diced potatoes, an egg, pepper, salt to taste. Since we don't use refrigeration, what condiments and stuff that we get through to drive-thrus and stuff, if we don't use them, we hang on to them. So I've got a couple of packs of sweet relish, and I've got mayonnaise. So, first thing we're going to do is we are going to peel the egg. And it's still really warm. Normally, I peel eggs under running water and I cool them under water. But today we are at Twin Lakes in Colorado, and we're way up on one of the sides of one of the mountains facing the lakes, and we are getting low on our drinking water. We have to go and get our water from streams and stuff in 5-gallon buckets, and we've been here since last Wednesday, and it's Monday, so we're getting kind of low, so I'm not going to rinse this off or try to cool it in the water. We run the water through a Berkey filter system, but since we're getting kind of low on water and I'm not sure what I might need it for the next couple of days, I'm just going to peel this. And it's not cooperating very well. I'm not even sure if I had it under the camera. Can y'all see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Oh, Lee said he could see me. So that's good. It's starting to get hot. It's been really cold up here. Earlier it was about 50. I think the high today is going to be close to 65, I think. So I've got on 2 shirts and leggings on this end of June. We just had snow a couple days ago. It snowed for 2 days. Really pretty up here. The little skin membrane is not wanting to let go, and it's really super warm. I am mutilating this little egg. I don't think I have ever had one come out like this before. I'm throwing peels in my bowl. There's one peel in this, and it gets in Lee's mouth. That's the end of his potato salad eating for the day. Ah! There went my egg yolk. It's on the ground. Ah, it's dirty. Holy crap. Let me show you my egg. See my egg? And boy, the wind's kicking up. There's Mount Elbert. I got you upside down. There's Mount Elbert. All the aspens are blowing. Okay, peeps. Let me boil another egg and we'll try this again. Where's the phone? So I can cut this off.
I hate the word beeps too.
I don't like it either.
Please.
Okay guys, let's try this again. I've got my new egg peeled. I've got the glass of water that I didn't want to waste the first time. I've got my peeled egg hid under here because when the wind blows, it blows loose dirt everywhere. So let me make sure this is clean because the wind's still been blowing. I've been trying to protect everything. So let's give this a whirl. Got my Victoria Knox chef's knife. It won Best Chef's Knife for quality and price on America's Test Kitchen several times in a row. So let's see here. I got a fly. Ah, ah. Ow, stabbed myself. Let's give this egg a little dice here. Now this is just enough for me and Lee. Like I said before, we don't use any refrigeration. We do carry a cooler, but it is full of soft paperbacks for reading, and every once in a blue moon, when we run into Civilization to get some supplies or something, we may dump the books out and get a pack of fresh meat to bring back, but other than that, we don't do that. And the main reason is we have minimal solar right now, and we do have a generator, but we don't want to run the generator all the time to try to keep one of those fancy coolers running or a small refrigerator. So we've been pretty much refrigerator free. So I got a little onion here, and this amount will take less than half of an average sized onion. So let me just put my trash in here before it blows into something that we're going to try to eat. There we go. Now what I've got down here is parchment paper. Now parchment paper is a camper's best friend. That and wax paper. Now the thing about the parchment paper is that it's tougher than wax paper. The sheets are a little bigger, and it's not waterproof, but it is really water resistant. So instead of using a tablecloth, which just would get really gross over time, I would rather just use parchment paper or wax paper to protect my food and stuff from the table that I have it on. So let's chop this up a little bit better, because I don't want my pieces being bigger than the potatoes, because I think these potatoes are kind of small. Now this knife that I have here is cutting through in some spots on the parchment paper because it is super sharp. Lee sharpens knives professionally at the gun shows, so he keeps it really sharp. Okay, I'm going to leave my onion here because it still looks like a lot of onion for this amount of potatoes, so we'll put that in just a minute. Okay, here we go. I went ahead and drained the potatoes, and there they are. So ew, that looks like an eggshell. Gotta get that out of there. Thank goodness Lee's in the camper. He didn't see that. I'm not sure how much mayonnaise it's going to take either. We have these little packets that we've reserved from takeout meals, and 8 packets. It's got dust on it. Paper towel. 8 packets equals about a ½ cup. So I'm just going to start with just a few here and stir it up and see how it goes. Like I said, everything is covered in dust since that big gust of wind came. But when you live the way that we do, and in a way that other full-time RVers or off-gridders that pretty much live outside, and van lifers, hikers, etc., you learn to live with a certain amount of grit in your food and in your teeth and everywhere else it can manage to get. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is number 4. This Chick-fil-A mayonnaise is more yellow than the Kraft, so that really means that it's a higher quality mayonnaise, if you want my opinion. Here is a pack of pickle relish. Okay, salt and pepper to taste. Now, my salt shaker, I'm attached to it. It's an old pepper shaker, and it is wore slap out, but I like it because when you're traveling, especially if you go somewhere humid, your salt gets messed up, and you can keep rice in it, but sometimes you end up putting rice in stuff that's not cooked, and so it's real hard and you can break your tooth. But this container was actually here at Twin Lakes with us 2 years ago. We have hauled this on 2 trips across the country twice in the last 2 years. So I'm going to hang on to this little keepsake because the stories it could tell, I'm going to hang on to it till I can't hang on to it anymore for sentimental reasons. So I got the salt in there, and pepper. Now you just salt and pepper to taste. Everybody's different. I'm going to put a little more salt because I think I got to talking and I wasn't paying attention. Okie dokie. Let's give that a whirl. Kind of mush our egg yolks up a little bit. Now, we're going to find out if this is finger licking. Yes or no. This, like I said, it's the first time I've ever done this. So we're going to see how it goes. In goes my potatoes. Not a bad size. Like I said, I don't really care for these cooked. Especially the whole potatoes that you see in the store. They just have a weird texture to them when they're warm. So I've never tried one cold. So we're going to get this stirred up. See how it goes. Okie dokie. That looks pretty good. Got pepper all in my onions here. Wind's blowing, so my pepper's floating. Okay. Let's try this out. That is not bad. And I hadn't put any mustard in it yet. Okie dokie. At this point, you can add a little mustard if you like mustard mayonnaise, or you can leave it like this. Now, if you have a refrigerator or a cooler, at this point you can stick it in the refrigerator cooler, but we do not. So that's the way I want it. And let's recap. It was about 1/4 of a chopped onion, 2 packs of the sweet relish, 4 packs of mayonnaise, a little salt and pepper, 1 can of diced potatoes, and 1 boiled egg. Not bad at all. Guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to make some baked beans, and I'm going to go ahead and film that today, and maybe watch them together because they're a good complement to each other for lunch up here on the side of the mountain, completely off grid. See you folks soon.
What'd you get?
Okay. Okie dokie. How much was it? $4 you said? I'm sorry.
About $4 a pack, yeah.
Okay, because I'm trying to make this what I'm doing.
But if it's still 2 for $6, if they play when we go to town, keep it there. That's $3 a pack.
Okay.